Okay guys, welcome back. This is Daniel from SquarePizzaGaming, and today I have another episode on the series that's called Horrible Stories. Now, what's going to be in this series is some stories I will probably remember all my life that affected me really hard and that I want to share with you guys. So, the gameplay behind it's me, and I'm playing on some server, and I really remember what's it called. Anyways, into the story today. So this story happened to me again about a year ago in 8th grade. I play tennis, and I really like to play tennis. I do it for 5 years. I'm pretty good at it, and it's really fun. Now, as I grow, my training lessons go in the time when the lesson is goes later in the daytime. So I mean, like, if in 5th grade my lesson was at 5 p.m., so today it's 7:30 p.m. So yeah. Now, anyways, in my town, there's this spot where more religious people live. Now, this has nothing to do with the religious, just in this case, the man that I'm going to talk about was religious. Again, it has nothing to do with him being religious. Only in this case, he was religious. So, if I start at 7:30, I finish at 8:30. Now, on one of the days, I think I got my dad mad, and he didn't agree to come take me, so I had to walk all the way back home. But I didn't know he's not coming to take me until I called him, so I was just like waiting for an hour and a half until he came. So right after I finished my lesson, I saw this weird guy sitting on a bench, like, I don't know, 20 meters from me, and I thought he was calling a kitten. He did like psst, 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 and I was sure he's trying to get a kitten to him. But so yeah, that was pretty weird. So I ignored him. Now I was waiting for my dad, but I didn't know he wasn't coming to get me. So he was pss, pss, pssing. Now I was waiting and waiting, and it was about 9 p.m. I don't remember. Now, he was pretty weird. I didn't give about him too much. I ignored him. Now, anyways, in the background, at the court, there was these older kids, I don't know, playing like 18, 19, those kind of stuff. So, going on, ignoring the guy pussing the cats. Now, anyways, that's when I got pretty bored, so I said, what the hell, I'll go inside and watch the older guys playing. That's when the guy sitting on the bench standed up, and he came to me, and there's this door leading to the courts, and I was so frightened. I immediately opened the door and tried to run away, but he put a hand on the door, and it led me to go inside. No one in the court saw it, of course. And then he asked me, did you have a bar mitzvah yet? Yeah, I'm Jewish. If you guys don't know. Did you have a bar mitzvah yet? And I was like, yeah, sure, I did. And then I tried to run away back into the court, but he said, no, don't worry, I won't do anything to you. And so he asked if I had a bar mitzvah yet, and I said that I did. Now, he said, again, he was religious. So, and again, has nothing to do with him being religious. So, I said, yes, I did. And then he asked if I put tefillin. Tefillin is this weird thing you put on your hand. It doesn't really matter for now. And I was like, yeah, I lied. I said, yeah, when me and my dad go, like, once a week. Which was a lie. We don't go at all. I only put once in my bar mitzvah. So anyways, he then asked, why don't I put in more times a day? Why don't I do it every day? That's why I was trying to get the attention of someone on the court to come help me because I was so frightened. It was so man, I don't even remember how I felt. Now, anyways, then he asked, why don't I put tefillin every day? And then I told him it's because I don't believe in God. Then I saw his face turning red and pale, and he let go of the door. So at that moment, I immediately opened the door and ran inside, and then he turned around and walked away. And that's the horrible part. Yeah, it was really painful. Yeah, that's, I don't know if how it's called, but it's not legal, I guess, do that to little kids. Anyway, so after that I called my dad. My heart was beating so hard, and I told him to come get me, and he said, no, I'm not coming to get you, I can't walk. And I didn't want to tell him on the phone what happened, so I had to walk like an hour back to my home from the tennis courts, and I was so frightened the whole way. Now when I got home, I told my older brother, that's today he's 20 but he was 18. I told him what happened, and we called the police, and I tried to tell the police officer what the man looked like, but I didn't remember. I just remember he was religious. Again, has nothing to do with him being religious. I have no problem with, I don't have any problems with religious people. He just happened to be religious. And they said they were gonna send a car to go look for him, and that's it. That's the story. Yeah, pretty weird, pretty painful. I'll remember it for all my life. And guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave comments. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and this was episode 2 of Horrible Stories, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So goodbye to everybody.